Hacking attacks, data breaches, and unauthorized access to accounts are becoming increasingly common. Every time you register on a website or application to use their services, you will be asked to provide certain personal information. Depending on the type of the service you wish to use, the required registration data can vary from entering just an email address and a password to providing your name, address, bank account details, and so on. All the information you provide will be stored on a server and is usually kept in an encrypted format. However, regardless of the level of the security that these companies theoretically offer, the weakest link is always the human factor. This is why hacking incidents often occur, leading to data breaches involving user information. The collected data is most commonly sold on the black market, dark web, and used for identity theft, phishing attacks by email, social media, and similar methods. Whether you registered on a website that turned out to be a scam or suspect that your data has been leaked due to the hacking attacks on large companies, there are several ways to check if your personal information has been compromised. In this video, we will discuss two methods to do that. HaveIBeenPwned is a website that allows you to check if your email address and password has been compromised. When you visit the site, the link will be in the video description. The first thing you will see is a field to enter your email address. To check if your accounts associated with your email address have been compromised, all you need to do is enter your email address and click the check button. After the database scan is complete, you will receive the number of accounts linked to the entered email address that may have been compromised. Below this notification, websites and applications from which data breaches occurred will be listed chronologically, starting from the most recent date. Under the name of each company, website, or application, you will be able to see more information about the event that led to data breach, as well as what data was involved, in other words, whether it was just the email address or if it also includes username, password, address, and so on. If any account on this list you still actively use, especially if it contains sensitive information, it is recommended that you first change the password for that account and enable two-factor authentication if you haven't done so already. You can find a video discussing two-factor authentication apps and how to enable this option in the description of this video. If you missed it and you are unsure how to do it, you can check that video. In addition to checking your email address and receiving information about its current status, the site offers the option to notify you if your data is breached in the future. If you want to activate this option, click the Notify Me button. As you can see in the description, you need to enter the email address for which you want to receive notifications and verify that email address. After that, you will start receiving notifications. In addition to checking your email address, the site offers the option to verify whether your passwords have been published on any illegal websites. To do this, click on the link titled Passwords. In the newly opened page, enter your password in the designated field and click the check button. It is important to note that this option will provide accurate results only if you use complex passwords that are unlikely to be used by others. In other words, if you enter a weak password that many people might use, such as 12345 or admin, you will receive a large number of results that logically cannot be associated with just one person. On the other hand, if you use strong passwords that consist of a combination of letters, numbers, and special characters, you will receive more trustworthy results as there is a higher likelihood that the password is unique. It is also important to note that your password is not sent directly to the server. Instead, a method known as a hash function is used. The password is first converted into a unique string of characters using the hash algorithm. This process allows for password verification without revealing its content, thereby protecting your privacy. BreachDirectory is another website you can use to check for data breaches. When you visit this site, the link will be in the video description, you can obtain information about your data breaches by entering your username or email address used for registration. Since most people do not use the same username for all sites and applications, sometimes because the username is already taken and sometimes because they simply want different usernames for different applications, it is recommended to use email address as it is unique and specific to you. After entering your email address, you will receive information divided into two segments. The first segment will contain the passwords that have been compromised and are associated with the given email address. As you can see, in my case, for the email address I entered, I had 14 compromised passwords. Below this segment, you will receive a list of websites and applications from which data breach have occurred. Additionally, under each name, you will find a brief description of the event that led to the data breach, as well as information about which data was compromised, such as email, address, password, and so on. This site also offers the option to check a specific password for breaches. Click on the passwords link and enter your password. As you enter your password, the site will provide real-time data on how many times that password has been seen on various illegal websites, as well as information about the password strength, in other words, how long it would take to hack that password using brute force techniques. If you use a weak password such as admin or something similar, you will receive an unrealistically high number that may not even be related to you. The stronger the password, the more reliable this verification method is. In addition to these two websites that you can use for free and without registration, if you use Firefox and have a Mozilla account, you also have the option of Mozilla Monitor. Furthermore, some antivirus solutions such as Kaspersky and Malwarebytes offer scanning options. Malwarebytes provides this feature even in its free version. If you have any questions, suggestions, or ideas for future video content, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I hope you find it useful or at least informative.